Alright, I'm going to be throwing on these Titan wheel spacers for my 2000 Toyota Tundra. These are 2-inch. I'm going to go ahead and open these and let's check them out. So, these were under $100. Packaged pretty well. Free shipping. I think they were like $97. So, let's get these open and check them out. So, got it cut open. They are all singly wrapped, 2-inch thick, so they're pretty massive. But on stock Tundras, awful wheel fitment, so hopefully these help out. Let me go ahead and get the first wheel off and show you guys. Okay, so these are supposed to be completely hub centric, so you can see fits pretty nice around the hub, so you just don't get that chance of nasty wheel vibrations. And then one thing I was looking at is these are conical lug nuts that come with the spacer, and the flat ones, or the stock ones I have with my wheels, are flat. So I'm gonna try and use the black ones for my wheels, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, but I think it'll be completely fine because it sits pretty flat in the wheel. So we'll go ahead and try that out. Okay, so you're actually not going to be able to use these for your actual wheels because these are too big to go in there into the aftermarket ones, so you need to use these black ones. I was hoping to use black ones just because I thought they looked better, but it's not going to fit. So we'll go ahead and put Loctite on all these black ones. You don't necessarily need to, because you do have to take these off if you do any brake work or anything like that, but I got brand new brakes and everything, so I don't plan on taking anything off for a long time, so just go ahead and throw a dab of the red stuff on. A little bit always goes a long way. And then these are 19mm, in case you buy the same ones as I do. And then always make sure to hand thread them on, and they're the same thread pitch and everything, so I was kind of worried about that too. So I'll go ahead and throw all these on, and then we'll throw the wheel on and see how it looks. Okay. That's not going to work. So, those spacers are good and on there. Honestly, they didn't eat up a lot of thread like I thought they would, but I think it's enough to get by. So let's throw the wheel on and see how it looks. Okay, it's all on the ground. Still a little bit under the fender flare. I wanted it to be flush, but 2-inch was the cheapest way to go. If you go to like a 2.5 or 3, it's pretty expensive, but it looks a lot better, honestly. I'll show you the other side. The other side is like a hovercraft, and hate that. I mean, there's like 3 inches before the tire even starts, so personally this looks a lot better to me. I'll show you everything when I get finished up. I'm just going to do the rear one and then do the other two off camera, because the sides are the same, so you guys don't need to see that. But yeah, let me throw the rear on and go from there. So on the rear wheel, pretty similar, just a drum disc. Took the wheel off. I guess last time I rotated my tires, probably got some dirt or something in there, but yeah, that thing is gone. I don't even know where that lug nut went, honestly. That's right there, it's super hot and destroyed. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off, replace that stud real quick, and then throw that spacer on. Okay, so if you never have broken a stud, or just waiting to happen, ruin one, you need a bolt like this, maybe two if it's really stubborn. And they, by chance I just had some one time and it saved my life, but M8 by 1.25, you don't need 35 millimeters, but it seems like a decent size. You just drive this into the hub and you can see it. Push that thing off and then pull it out. Switch to the other side just to relieve some tension on that one side, maybe. And that is, just had a little dirt in there, but got all cleared up. Just drive this side off, and then you'll hear that bust. Drive the hub as just as much as you can, and back that out. It's kind of a wrestle, but okay, really. Needs to be drove in a little more, I think, and then I might do a good hammer, but oh no, there it goes. I usually always keep some extra lugs and studs because I broke about 3 of these. Are super weak. Let's go put this one on and get back to it. So from here, just go ahead, hit this one. It's broke with a hammer. Pop it out. Sometimes they're stubborn. Yep, just like that. Should be able to push it out. It's behind the spring, so I might have to go jack the other side and move this wheel over a little bit, but gee whiz. Get that out and put the new one in real quick. Okay, so jack the other side up, got Old Faithful, and then now, still might need a wrench to spin this, but that'll work. Probably just get it to this open area over here, and then just slide it out, and then okay, grab your new one, just slide that bad boy in there, grab a lug, just thread it onto there, and I've only got one hand, so and then you want to tighten that down and pinch it into the seat of the hole, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so I got the spacer on. I guess my only complaint with these would be, I don't know if it's because it's like so thick or whatever, but I wish there was just more stud to bite. You can see the two that I replaced are a little bit, shown a little bit less, let me get my big head out of the way, thread, and the stock threads are just about flush, but I mean, these are still going on about 3/4 of the way, so I don't have a worry with them, and then the Loctite will just basically make them pretty hard to get off, but finished up, it looks fine and everything. If you guys want a video on, a review of the airbags or how they've been, how to put them on, pretty easy. I just have the lines ran to my license plate bolts, but they've helped out amazingly towing wise, and I usually just keep my dirt bike on the back, so it just helps reduce sag, and I have a front leveling kit, so let me get this put back together, let me get both sides done, and then I'll give you I have some before photos and everything. I'll show you before and after, but I think it'll look a lot better. Okay, so I think this came out a lot better than I thought, honestly. They are pretty flush with the truck, and like they're a little bit tucked under in the front because the front is just dumb wide for some reason, but I think it looks a ton better from this side. And I'll show some photos of before and then you can look at this video to see, but I mean, can't even see the tires and the body line there. hovercraft fitment, so I think these will help out. Okay, so oof, gross. Just got done with the Tundra. Honestly, looks a million times better. Just the wheel fitment. I mean, I know it's on the GoPro, so it looks like a fishbowl, but it looks a ton better. I need to find some before photos, and I'll put those up as well. But this was pretty easy. It took me about 45 minutes, just like taking the wheels off and stuff like that. If you guys want any other videos, I'm gonna be putting a new rear view camera in next week, so I'll probably put that up on YouTube. If you guys just want to see anything, let me know. I have because I know space is limited in these things. Sorry, I got a bunch of junk. I have took out the storage compartment, put a small sub in there. I've been pretty pleased with it, other than I need to figure out something on the carpet. It rattles a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So I need to figure out something with that. And like I said, if you guys need any or want any like reviews on these airlift airbags, they've been awesome, or any exhaust reviews or something like that. I've got a little aftermarket exhaust in there, it makes it a bit louder. Just let me know. I do a lot of camping, so the rooftop tents up there. If you want any videos on that, just let me know, I might make some. And yeah, just thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Okay, so just driving the truck now, and it feels, let me roll the windows up real quick. It feels a bunch better, turns a lot better, just feels more planted to the ground. Even your stock Tundra wheels are mostly the same as the ones I have. I just have 400 takeoffs from the 5th gen, but I mean, it just feels so much more planted. I don't feel like I'm on stilts anymore. So honestly, I think that they were worth the 90 bucks or so I paid for them. I'll put them in the description, and feel free to get some if you're having poor wheel fitment.